Good morning. Good morning. It's a beautiful day outside for those of you who caught the front yard look with the car on it in the front. You didn't have a good look. Yeah, who wants to watch a car? Who wants to see a car in a front yard? We've got a gorgeous day here in South Australia. It's beautifully warm outside. I've already wandered out to do some things in the garden, and now I'm here to do the daily Lenormand card spread reading, although today it's not a Lenormand deck. You will see shortly. Very similar though, and especially because it is a piece of artwork. Well, the cards are by Sarah Marchetti. Good morning, Sarah. Lovely to see you here. It won't be there all day, Sarah. It was only that I needed to go out yesterday and my partner put his car on the lawn for the time. It won't be there all day. So I do like your concern though, thank you. And Kim working from home, listening from home, work from work. I do the same thing. So thank you for being here. Let's go over to the cards though, because it's what we're here for. Tune into your spirit connections and your psychic senses as we flip across. Here they are. Oh, I didn't realise I was quite so far away there. I had put them there. The Kipper cards. Oh, just trying to find my pointer. Here it is. Oh, dearie. Here's the Kipper cards. I had them arrive, was it yesterday or day before? I know I did a very quick, I think it was Thursday. I did a very quick reveal at Unwrap Reveal to show all of the cards that are in this particular deck. Absolutely beautiful artwork from Ciro as per usual. I just love how he does his designs on the cards. You should look him up. It's absolutely wonderful artwork. You'll be very tempted to get some of his decks yourself, I'm sure. So this is the cover of the box. There's the back of the cards. That's the guidebook because I will be using that. These are a little different as far as the Kipper goes, so I will be reading them from the book. And here's 3. I just decided that we needed to have 3 for this morning. And because this pattern just fitted in for the photo that goes with the post, that's why I decided to do it this way this morning. So a lovely deck. Now I'm just going to bring them into the actual cards. This zoom into the actual cards that I want to look at. I think that's about right. We've got all of, not quite, let's just go like that. So that's a little bit easier to see them. And hopefully that's okay. What do you think? And here we go. So I'm just going to read them as in the top 2, 3, and the bottom one as they sit there. And grabbing that, I'll move that out a bit out the way and this out the way now so that we've got the cards clearly in view. I'll read the first one is what looks like a very officious looking older man, isn't it? Called the official person. Now, from what I gather, the Kipper deck is more about, there's a lot more of the people in it. So we'll just have a quick look at what this one is. I'm just reading them as in, the people, the personalities that may be present in your day and what their energetics are. As we can see that these twos, the way that they've been laid down, they are with their backs to each other. So it doesn't portend all that well with the interaction between the two. So the official person is a somewhat challenging card. Oh, good heavens. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Sorry, I just had a message on the front of my screen for the eCam. It's okay. This is a somewhat challenging card. We meet the official person in the marble foyer of the Officers Club. Let me see if I can actually get really close into that one, and we'll point to the exact card. I'll center that one. So there we go. So we can see the foyer, and where he greets us with a fine bearing and a notched sabre. So he's got his sabre in, that's the sabre, I think. It's not a sword. Okay, so that would be an official dress item. Many medals from his imperial campaign shine against his bright red coat. Literally, he's any person in a uniform, such as a military man, policeman, or fireman. So as a description of another person card, he can stand for a gruff, forceful, or even a humorless person. The official person loves ceremony, pomp, hierarchy, regiments, and order. Give a task to the official person, and he will make it so. Thus, next to non-person cards, it can also mean it's happening whether you like it or not. It is next to a person card, so I would say that from that, it's going to be interesting. You may be in a situation where you're not in control. Someone else is giving the orders. So it can be that he could be the official, such as he could be unapproachable and intimidating if he isn't a friend or a relative. So it sometimes acts as an exclamation point describing a neighbouring card as official. Well, the neighbouring card that we have with this one is, we will call it, it will be this card that is the main female. Now, unfortunately, the sun is so bright on the cards. She is a little bit faded around her top part, the face and the window that's there. But what we can see is the female significator and likewise co-protagonist. Okay, she's an elegant lady clad in a fine tea dress edged with lace and beading, properly wearing her pearls in the afternoon. Now, that is something you can't quite see in this, so let's have a look-see. Let's see the detail, if it will focus. Come on. So there is the pearls. If only it would hold focus, this camera, but it doesn't very well. I think so too, sometimes with the glare, it doesn't like that. But anyway, so we know she's got the pearls on. Whoops, let's straighten her up a tad. And good morning, Michaela. Lovely to have you here as well. I only just noticed that you've popped in, and Michaela saying good morning to Keza as well. Keza saying good morning to Michaela. So thank you for that. So with this card here that we've got, as far as the main female goes, she's wearing her pearls in the afternoon. So it's an afternoon sunlight. We meet her at a private sitting room. Her red rosebud points upwards to what's on her mind. So it shows the importance of open, deep, romantic love in her life. But on her table, we see only white roses, symbols of innocence or hidden love. There's the white roses. In an opposite sex reading, she's the partner of the card, so of card one. So, okay, so it might be that the partnership here is a little bit on the cold and stiff side at the moment, and that someone's being a little bit military-wise, demanding, I would say. That's how I would interpret that one. So there you go. And what we've got here, if it's and this is what's interesting with the Kipper I'm finding as I'm reading a bit more of the guidebook, if this is a same-sex reading, this card here, the main female, would actually be the partner of this card. We've got the partner in a heterosexual, and in a same-sex, we've got the privileged lady is the partner that's usually seen for that one. So here we've got what could be a triangle of love, which I find very interesting, because there's the oh, I haven't finished with this. I needed to go over the page. Sorry. I'm going to go back to this one, because what we're seeing here with the main female is an attractive woman standing in the light of the nearby windows holding the red rose. She looks as if she's lost in reverie, but's now concerned with the viewer. So this card represents yourself if you're female. So that's what you take it as. Interesting. Now we'll go down. So I think here we go with the privileged lady, card number 12. And this, you can see how beautifully dressed and how free and relaxed in the garden this woman is. So we meet the privileged lady, the epitome of wealth, ease, youth, health, beauty, and charm, as she strolls across the wide lawn past the orchid house. Isn't it beautiful? I would have just thought it was a gazebo. Didn't know you have orchid houses, but potentially, probably in that Victorian area, that is how you housed your orchids. So lavishly dressed in the latest fashion, she gives us the relaxed look of a lady used to admiration. This card stands for fun, creativity, luxury, good life, and all beautiful things. She can also be the best friend of the main female, which we have just above her. So where are we? Card 2 in opposite sex readings, or the partner of the main female in same sex readings. So this could be the best friend, or it could be the partner. She's the female counterpart of the wealthy man. So that's how that one's partnered. Now, what do I get from this? Yes, I am hesitating a little to know how to interpret these yet, but it's interesting that as part of what this interpretation could mean, just take in the people who are around you. If you're in a partnership, as far as, if you're married or have a partner who is a little bit more on the officious side, feeling that tension that you might be having a few little issues maybe today. Let it flow. Don't let it bother you. I just noticed there is a spammer on there. Oh, Michaela, I love those hearts. You know I do. And we do have Sandra here. So there we go. And I love your summary. I'll leave that there. It's a long weekend, so don't do regiment and routine, but bring in the spontaneous. Building on yesterday's cards, get ready for a visitor. And this is a great summary of these 3 cards, Sandra. Thank you for that, because you've got a lot more experience with the kipper than I do. So thank you for that. I was feeling the fun frivolity with this one here, because it's just out in that beautiful space of a garden, as if picnicking, playfulness, playing croquet, anything like that. And, being able to smooth some waters as a friend might, or it could be that there is some issues with too friendly here on the feminine level or not. It's still bringing in that is good friendship, I feel, that connection. And spontaneity, like you said there, Sandra, it's lovely, feeling that playfulness. And, as far as if the official person, that is the person that's being officious, certainly just allow them to be who they are and not worry about what any other judgment will be from that side. Still bring into what you're, moving into your day, as if you're female, this feminine one, it is pointing to what is coming. So bring into the day to day, what your intention is for some playfulness and friendship, and sharing time with having those around you that are going to be able to ease that might be some tension. But it's not causing issues. I don't feel any causing issues. It's just having that playfulness and really, letting yourself go with it and enjoying, yes, a long weekend here in Australia, because it is our October long weekend. I can't remember what it's for, Labor Day or something like that on the Monday. Anyway, thank you for that, Sandra. I'm going to leave them there just for a moment. I really don't know what can ease that glare quickly, just to see if I can. Hang on, let me do something here that I probably haven't tried before, just to keep the glare away. Does that help, just to keep that glare away from the window enough? I'm just holding a mouse mat over it. No, it doesn't, does it? Oh, my goodness, that changes it, doesn't it? Lighting is important. You just got to get the right angle, don't you? So that gives a little bit of a clearer indication of the cards. They are beautiful, and I will probably be using them more coming up. Probably more for personal readings rather than the daily ones. I do still love the Lenormand, and I love that Gilded Breviary deck. But weekends, we try something new. So thank you for all of you being here. And Keza, thank you. Have a wonderful, beautiful day to everyone. And those gorgeous emojis, love them, love them. It's amazing how we can express ourselves so differently when it's little pictures. I understand now how hieroglyphs in the Egyptian times came into being. Hi Shaz, are you still in bed? Or up and about? Good morning to you, and happy holiday on the Monday for all. Yes. So thank you. It is nice having a long weekend, although not everybody gets the privilege of spending that time on holiday, so to speak. And oh no, you're up. Oh, good. I'll catch up with you shortly. Each and every one of you, thank you for being here. Just remember to be the best you that you can be, and have fun this weekend. It feels to me like we are intending to, that there is that intention in the energetics as well. So let go and be happy. And until tomorrow, namaste.